Good morning. This is Manoj Jain and welcome you all in IndiaNivesh Commodity Research Update. We have seen profit taking in both the precious metal prices on Tuesday and gold and silver prices sees profit taking in international as well as domestic markets as gold prices test $1,650 per ounce again in international market, and silver prices also test the support level of $16.70 per ounce in yesterday's session. After a record highs on Black Monday, US President Donald Trump proposed stimulus announcement supports the global equity markets, and profit taking is seen in both the precious metals from higher levels in international markets. US President Donald Trump said for proposed stimulus to support the economy, which is struggling from the novel coronavirus. And after heavy sell off on Monday in global financial markets, as US Dow Jones Index hit lower circuit on Monday, and US 10-year bond yield also reached to a record lows. Gold prices hit $703 per ounce, record levels in international markets on Monday. But after US President Donald Trump's proposed stimulus hope, profit taking is seen in both the precious metal prices in international markets, and gold prices slips around 1% in international markets, and around 1.25% in domestic market on Tuesday's session. Uh, in domestic market, gold prices test the lows of 43,530 in intraday session, and closes around 43,800 odd levels, while silver prices also test the supports level of 45,850 and closes around 46,100 odd levels on Tuesday. Due to the record extreme volatility in global financial markets and weakness in dollar index, we expect both the precious metals could again get supports at lower levels in international markets. $1,640 per ounce act as a major support for gold in international market, while 1,674 act as a immediate resistance for gold prices. As far as silver prices are concerned, $16.70 per ounce act as a major supports in international market, while $17.40 per ounce act as a major resistance. In domestic markets, 43,300 continue to act as a major support for gold prices, while 44,100 act as a major resistance for gold prices in domestic markets. 45,500 act as a major support for silver prices in domestic markets, while 46,650 act as a major resistance. And we expect both sides move in both the precious metal prices due to the volatility in global financial markets. In crude oil prices, we have seen recovery from the lower levels, and crude prices jumped more than 7% in international market in yesterday's session. As WTI prices again test $34 per barrel, and Brent prices test $37 per barrel mark in yesterday's session after the US President Donald Trump's proposed stimulus hope, and Russian oil minister's statement to discuss the measures with the OPEC. Some recovery is seen in the oil prices, but Saudi Arabia statement said that they will hike the production from April and will produce record 12.3 million barrel per day from the April. Russian oil minister also said to increase the production by 3 lakh barrel per day, and further increase to 5 lakh barrel per day in coming months. Looking to the higher production from the Saudi Arabia and Russia, crude oil prices remain volatile in coming days, and $31.5 per barrel act as a major support for WTI in international market, while 37.5 act as a major resistance. Even in domestic market, 2,350 act as a major support for crude oil prices, while 2,680 to 2,720 act as a major resistance. We expect the crude oil prices remain volatile till new measures are not announced by the OPEC countries to stabilize the global crude oil prices. In base metal prices, we have seen a recovery in yesterday's session after record selling on the Monday. After US President Donald Trump's proposed stimulus hope and expectation of buying from the Chinese industry in coming days supports the base metal prices as new novel coronavirus cases reached to record lows in China, and possibility of restoration of Chinese production in coming months also supports the base metal prices in international markets. Copper prices test $5,580 per metric ton odd levels at London Metal Exchange and gained around 1% in yesterday's session. Even in domestic market, prices test the resistance level of 432 in intraday session. However, some profit taking is seen at higher levels and prices closed around 427 odd levels in yesterday's session. Nickel prices also test the highs of 974 in intraday session, and due to the profit taking, prices closed around 953 odd levels in yesterday's session. We expect the volatility remain continue in base metal prices in domestic markets, and 422 continue to act as a major support for copper prices while 432 act as a resistance. As far as nickel prices are concerned, 933 continue to act as a major supports in domestic markets while 974 act as a major resistance, and we expect the prices move in both the direction in domestic markets. In agriculture commodities, we have seen record selling in Monday, as Tuesday market was closed on account of holy festival holidays, and we have seen a record selling on Monday after uh, turmoil in global crude oil prices. We have seen a pressure on global agriculture commodities prices, and in domestic market, most of the agriculture counter hit lower circuit on Monday session. But on Tuesday, after proposed announcement of US President Donald Trump for his stimulus to support the economy and recovery in crude oil prices from the lower levels, we expect some lower level buying in domestic agriculture commodities in today's session. The soybean prices could again approach towards the resistance level of 3750 to 3800 odd levels. 3650 act as a major support for soybean prices in domestic markets. Refined oil prices could also approach towards the resistance level of 784 792 in domestic markets. 778 is a major support for refined oil prices in domestic market. Some recovery is also expected in guar seed, guar gum, cotton seed oil, cake and cotton prices in today's session. For more updates on commodity research, keep Indian Research update. Thank you.